Hello everybody, Tyler here from the gaming group, and today's Pokemon Direct. Admittedly, I'm not too excited for it, because I'd rather just have a regular Direct, but here we are anyways, so we've got less than a minute until it starts, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct.
It started, so.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics. Let's get started with the first topic. Have a look at the following footage.
Mystery Dungeon? Mystery Dungeon? Okay, this is a lot more hype than I thought it would be. I grew up with Explorers of Time and Explorers of Sky.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Team DX.
Wow. Personally, I'm someone that believes Pokemon should have stayed in 2D sprites, but this is surprising. I'm gonna get this, obviously.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Team DX.
Cool. So is it both blue and red, or what?
It's been about 15 years since Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team were released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan. But now they will gain a new life as a Nintendo Switch title. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be released March 6, 2020.
That's very soon, actually.
What's more, we'll release a demo version on Nintendo eShop
Oh,
available
cool.
later today. You'll be able to carry over your save data to the full version of the game once purchased.
Yeah, I didn't
so
expect
please take
anything
this
from this
opportunity
Direct,
to get
and
a
now I'm
sample of the
hyped.
fun. Now,
Even though it might
for the
not
other
seem like
topic.
it, I'm just tired.
I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hello, and I'm Omori, also from Game Freak.
We hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since their release last November.
It got old.
Our goal is
Admittedly.
always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience. And the Galar region is a vast one. We suspect you've had many new discoveries and fun encounters along your adventure. We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore. We've been working on plans for some time, in fact. This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Interesting.
Downloadable expansions for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Until now, we've sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous games, such as Pokemon Platinum version or Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. This expansion pass will be different from those games. You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing.
That's cool.
with.
And I'm glad they didn't just go for the
We're
cheap
in the
third
thick of development
version.
now, but we've prepared some footage for you so you'll be able to at least get a feeling for what new experiences await you. Please have a look.
Talonflame? He's not in the game. Galarian Slowpoke? He's also not in the game. These are all Pokemon not in the game. Gigantamax Venusaur, Gigantamax Blastoise. Okay. And Gigantamax Rillaboom, Gigantamax Cinderace, Gigantamax Inteleon. The Isle of Arm, and a new legendary, it seems. And South Galar. Did I just see Articuno? Oh, Regice, Registeel, Regirock, Registeel. Regizolt, Regi something? If it's actually named Regizolt, people are just gonna think I know who it is. Galarian Moltres? Galarian Articuno. Galarian Zapdos. That person again. Those Pokemon again. Those again. You're already reusing footage, Game Freak. Did they just accidentally start over the footage? I think they did, so, wow, great direct. I'm gonna call that Regizolt and I don't know about the dragon one. And some dark fire, maybe ice, steel, and electric something. I don't know about Zapdos. Crown of Tundra. Oh wait, no, the Crown Tundra. That's cool. And a new Pokemon. Wow, we have Pangoro too, everyone. And we have Pangoro 2 and Pangoro 3. And a bunny with a huge tumor on his head. Interesting.
What did you think of this first look? The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020, and the Crown Tundra, planned to be released in fall 2020. If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released. Each part offers a different adventure, where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there. There are two versions of the expansion pass, one for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon Shield. Different Pokemon
Obviously.
will appear in the different versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places. We're hoping players can continue with the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Mr. Tani?
Honestly, I'm more excited than I thought I'd be. Again, I'm just tired. But
Hello, I'm Tani
It's cool.
from Game Freak. I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass. So today,
sorry
we'd
about
like
that.
to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas. Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too. There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it. This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon.
Who
you probably
named
know
this
quite
person?
In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a Poison-type user. When playing with the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both training hard so they can someday have a gym and stadium to call their own. Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story.
Pancham.
It's a fighting-type Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication. As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon. Once you complete your training together with Kubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu. Urshifu is a
Okay, so
Pokemon with
Ursula.
two distinct styles. There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed. There is also Rapid Strike style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
Water doesn't seem to
What's
fit,
more, it's
but
been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form. Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Kubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure.
cool.
Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions. We also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon,
Oh,
final
the
evolutions of the first
Gigantamax.
three Pokemon you team up with in the Galar region. During your adventure in the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new
I'm
G-Max
glad I
moves.
chose Grookey because
And
Rillaboom
as you can
looks
see
the
here,
best.
we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as smooth and fun as possible. There are new fashion items, and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
That's cool. Now let's see the other, like, legendary
Next,
filled
I'd
one.
like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area, which has a theme of exploration. I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields, and even deep inside Pokemon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max raid battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure.
Calyrex.
Legends say this
Andy has
Pokemon once
Triforce
ruled
is
over
on
a part
his
of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. He's
thing.
characterized
I don't
by
know.
his graceful, regal movements. Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about
So,
the mysteries
Celebi
of Calyrex.
2 according to the typing?
The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well. This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra. Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes. You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokemon during your adventures in the Crown Tundra,
They're bringing back
including ones you'll be able to
Landorus,
catch
so...
in this co-op play.
Okay,
It also appears
I'm
that
actually
some brand
happy
new
about that, though.
legendary Pokemon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land. And combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will be added. Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
that's cool.
Can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region, where players are able to move around freely and control the camera.
That's
Of
really
course,
cool.
you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokemon dens as well, and you'll be able to engage in max raid battles against Pokemon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region. There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra than there
But
was
how much
even
will
in
this
the wild area.
cost, is the question.
We'll bring you more information about them in future news reports, so please stay tuned.
What did you think? We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content, so you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come.
Thank you, Mr. Tani. On the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see some familiar Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. There will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team,
That's
including the
cool.
legendary
I'm
Pokemon
glad they're
mentioned before.
adding at least some Pokemon back.
Additionally,
But now,
we'll be
let's
distributing
get
free updates
Aggron,
for
maybe?
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor
Oh,
and
that's
in
good.
the Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
I'm glad they're
Players
doing
will
that.
also be able to bring over Pokemon to their games from the cloud service Pokemon Home, as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs. Pokemon Home is planned to launch in February 2020. We intend to release even more details before then, so please wait just a little bit longer.
Okay, you can't say that something
Finally,
releases
we have
next
some more
month and
news for our
then not
Pokemon
give
Sword and
anything on
Pokemon
it.
Shield players. Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild
I've
area.
already got
Face these
shiny
powerful Pokemon with your
Gigantamax
friends.
Lapras and Swords, so...
There will also be a software update going live available later today. Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it and add it to your team. Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra.
Yeah, that's already gonna be data mined, I know
Don't forget to check it out.
What did you think? Today, we've finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward.
I mean, you know, this was better
We
than
hope
I
we've been able to
expected,
get you
so
excited for the
I'll say that
continuing
much at
adventures
least.
waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy.
Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be
30
available
bucks?
for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop later
I guess I
today.
should have expected this, but... I don't know.
You'll also be able to act.
Oh, they cut him off. Well, I guess thanks for watching. This was better direct than I expected, so guess I shouldn't be negative. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos from me and the gaming group. Peace.